Have you heard, Mike, about these new beds that they're producing? And they're
Oh,
just
yeah.
filling the beds with bees, and then people lay on them to receive healing from the vibrations, the frequencies that the bees emit.
I'm building one of these, Dr. Ardis.
I don't know why we don't expect more of our healthcare practitioners than we do our mechanics on our vehicles. If your car was worse after you went to go pick it up, after dropping it off at a mechanic shop, would you pay the bill? Instead of that, why don't you come learn from us how to keep yourself healthy again?
The first thing we have to agree on is that suffering is not medicine. This is like our entire medical model is built upon suffering. This is what Healing for the Ages is saying. It's time to change. It's time for us to evolve past this ridiculous idea that we have to suffer. You do not need to suffer to heal. In fact, that's an oxymoron. We are not morons, so we are not going to be doing that or teaching that.
Within 5 hours, 90% of it's inside the tumor in the prostate.
Wow.
And destroying and dissolving the cancer. That is how powerful walnuts and the compound found inside of it are.
And it's something that we're going to be teaching about at the Healing for the Ages annual fall conference, October 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
On day 2, I'm going to walk you through what are the actual published natural antidotes to correct whatever you're seeing is flagged as out of normal range. I'm going to show you what the proven in medical research studies natural solutions to your blood test report is. Google resin extract. And you can buy this supplement anywhere around the world. You just don't know this information. I am going to give it to you. So even before your report of findings shows up, you're going to be like this. Hey, doc, appreciate the Lipitor recommendation that you're giving me now in our medical consult.
If you don't have a high level of emotion, understanding, intelligence, emotional intelligence, then all the other intelligence that you have is worthless.
When a mother is confident in what they're doing, it transfers to the whole family. I hope that they come away being more confident and less dependent on others to tell them what's good. Just knowing how to shop for food, like what those little stickers in the grocery store mean, what do the numbers mean? You may not really realize that they could lead you to either more nutritious or some harmful chemicals. And then the second day, I am diving in. This is the most requested thing I have that people teach me, other than herbs and bees, how to find out yourself if something is good or bad for you in the moment.
How well do you think your daily life would be of you living in your own skin if you only ate prescription drugs as your food source? You all were forced to memorize this in homeschool or in public school. There was this periodic table of elements that did not have a single prescription drug on it, but they had all these basic elements, and a lot of them are nutrients or minerals like calcium, zinc, magnesium, selenium. There is nobody on earth that is Advil deficient, Motrin deficient, Tylenol deficient, prednisone deficient. None of you are. None of you are Imitrex or Lipitor deficient, Viagra deficient. None of you. But there are truly 3 elements that you require every day to live and live well: air, water, food. You have to have it.
My favorite prescription drug is 0 prescription drugs.
I watch the bees to tell me what's going on with weather and just different things in our atmosphere. The way they behave tells me so much about the way I should be behaving.
Because what we're proposing doesn't have side effects unless you consider happiness a side effect and more energy production a side effect. You don't need someone's permission to be healthy. That's preposterous. You don't need to wait for your government to figure it out. They're never going to figure it out. The person that's going to save you is staring you right back in the mirror.
If you look back in the ancient healing days, they used what they would call sacred lovemaking. The definition of that was to create the frequency and the vibration of love, because the frequency and the vibration of love can resonate throughout all of your cells through sound and light.
You are the only one who knows how you feel better than anybody else. And we need to help remind you and encourage you how to do self-assessment. Nature wins, nature thrives. God designed it that way.
I'm sure Dr. Ealy can tell us about going in the wilderness and not having any of those effects. I remember I did the Pacific Crest Trail, which runs through this area right here for 4 months. I was in heaven. I was like floating towards the end of that for 4 months. It would be nice to have that all the time, and I'm sure the bee energy helps you have that in your environment.